Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with September's Iron Crafters Challenge as well as Scraptember 2025. Today's prompt for the 19th is Florals. So I am using Blooming Wild by Paige Evans. I also have a little bit of Splendid blended in here too. So lots of flowers to be found in this collection. I also am doing Iron Crafter, and the prompt is to use enamel dots. And I don't mean just a couple, 50 enamel dots. So that sounds like a lot. It isn't as many as you would think. So I have these pictures that I absolutely adore for my birthday party on the 24th of August. So I am going to get those documented. I've got lots and lots of embellishments. I really don't use as many out of here as I wish I would have, but I'm going to have to like shoot for creating some things with a lot of those bigger embellishments that have come with this collection. So I have my papers, lots and lots of papers. I have my enamel dots for the Iron Crafter. I have my embellishments, my prompt, my pictures. So let's see how this goes. Okay, originally I was going to fussy cut flowers out because I really don't have any embellishments for this collection except for some random things and a bunch of like journaling spaces. And then I found this paper and I went, okay, nope, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I decided the best way to blend florals and enamel dots was to make the enamel dots the inside of the flower. So my original plan was, like I said, to fussy cut a bunch of flowers. And then I found this paper and thought, nope, I'm not even doing that. I'm not fussy cutting. I'm going to just use this paper. I kind of regret now that I didn't trim it down and back mat it black. And I'm looking at it. I don't think I can do that. Like, based off of where I have put the enamel dots, it would be really hard to do that. It would be a very thin border. So I may still do it. I might look into it. But it would be a really, really, like, not even maybe an eighth of an inch border of black. But I think that it would help bring it all together. So I may attempt it. So this is how I'm using my enamel dots. Most of the ones I use, actually, I think all the ones I use are from Paper Studio. I picked the ones that I felt would go best with the colors that are in this collection. I know that purple is a lot darker, but I'm okay with that. The teals are a little bit darker as well, and some of the pink is like a mauve. So I don't have any problem with them not being like exact because I don't want them to be exactly the same. I want them to stand out. And so I am just getting those on there, and every once in a while I'll stop to count and try and figure out if I've got what I had. Originally I had counted them out and made sure I had over 50 on my sheet, but then the ones that I had left of like the aqua blue color were too big for the flowers, like they were the bigger ones, so I ended up having to pull more of the pink ones instead. So in the end I think there are 54 or 56 of them, and it doesn't really look like that. Like one of those normal sheets that I was working from that's completely filled is 60. So it's really not even a full sheet of a typical pack of enamel dots. So it did seem very, very overwhelming at first when Hera told me. I was like, 50. But looking at it now, it definitely does not look like some crazy amount. And you could tuck them in. I mean, on almost every layout, I usually have at least 9 enamel dots because I usually have 3 clusters of 3. But spread out like this, I feel like it's definitely not as overwhelming as I expected it to be. So anyway, I'm going to pull some stickers out from the sticker sheets. I have 2 of the same sticker sheet. I think Tara sent me one of them. And so I'm just going to pull, I'd fussy cut the blue heart that's got the florals in it. And I was going to do it again with the pink, but then I realized I had this sticker, so I went ahead and used that. And then I'm just going to tuck this little envelope in that's got the flower. I'm going to trim that off. And then I tuck these little bird in. So my title for this layout is going to be Best in the World. and I'm not using the word world. I just have the globe right down there. And so I've used the word best, which Tara also sent me. And then I pulled the word in out of a Tim Holtz wordy bit. And then I looked for the word the. I could not find it anywhere. There must have been a couple and I'd already used them, but I couldn't find it in white with black writing or black with white writing. I couldn't find it in my, like I have the big letters and I have the little ones, nowhere. I was like, there was a bunch of them, they, and I was like, well, I could cut the last letter off, but then it would look ridiculous, so I didn't do that. I end up using my Hip Kit Club little mini alphas to put the word the down. So now it says best in the world. And then I use that little So Wonderful and that little, or that really pretty rainbow that's up at the top. So that kind of brings the little rainbow bits that I tore off of a sheet down at the bottom. And that's really it. I'm going to use my date stamp to stamp this journaling space. I am going to journal. I'm just waiting because there's a bunch of different layouts for my birthday party at my sister's house. And I want to wait until I'm done with them before I really do the journaling so that I don't repeat myself or write the same thing over and over again. So again, the prompt for today was Scraptember was florals. And then the Iron Crafters challenge was to use 50 or more enamel dots. And I did. I think it's 54, but it may be 56. Anyway, it's more than 50. So I hope you'll go check out everybody who's hopping along with Iron Crafter and see how they put 50 plus enamel dots on their layout. And I hope you'll go check out Scraptember. There is a playlist, and hopefully you have been checking that out all month. I will be here every day this month, so I hope that you will continue to come and hang out with me for all the fun and the cool prompts, because it is inspiring me and encouraging me to get my memories documented and to try new things or to try things I don't try very often. I'd love it if you would give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. I thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Your time is precious, and I don't want you to think that that ever goes unnoticed. Thank you again. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.